The best 3D print PLA. Well, it's the best in the entry range market, I guess. I bought relatively inexpensive plastic to begin with. Before we start, in no way, shape, or form should my opinions reflect poorly upon the company and should not deter you from purchasing their products. Before we get started, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. This is the orientation that the parts were printed in, made with the same printer head, same program, and fresh rolls of PLA. The first two parts we're going to look at is light gray and red from the Overture brand. These were both full rolls when I started. There are some issues you can see here. This is not an easy part to print because you're printing in outer space, basically this hangover. It's sitting basically like this on the bed and it's printing upward. So this is not an easy part to print. Has a few issues on the sides here. And the red is a little bit better. And it could be that the color hides the blemishes better. So out of the four, this one ranks last in fourth place. Flashforge plastic came in at third. I was really hoping that this was going to come in at first because, and I thought it was going to, because my machine is a Flashforge. I thought, well, if it says that and that's a type of plastic for the machine, I thought for sure it would win. Now keep in mind, this is extremely difficult. Now the only reason why this came in third instead of fourth was because the finish here is a little bit better and there's no delamination up top here. So if we take a look here, we can see the delamination up top here. And there's a little bit more here than what there is on this one. So this guy came in third. Now keep in mind, this is a very difficult print, okay? So when you're printing normal stuff like this, I mean, it's a rock star. It comes out great. And even this plastic here, when you're printing square things or not so difficult to print, it's there. Like unless you're printing difficult geometry, it's really good plastic. So Flashforge came in at third place. Okay, everyone came in second. I really do like this plastic. I use it a lot. And I really like the orange just because of the color. And I love the colors. If you take a look here, it has less stippling here. A little bit of delamination, but not much. But it's pretty good. I like it. And now keep in mind, this is an extremely difficult part to print. When you look at other parts that I've printed out of it, I mean, this is awesome. Looks great. Okay. I have the brand new roll I used for here on the machine still. This is one from that I've used from before. Also, the gold is really nice. The copper has an awesome color to it. Now, I bought that in a 3-pack with this guy. Now, this is sad because these colors are not very nice. They don't pop. You don't see a real red. You don't see any real colors here that you see here. I was looking for a real rainbow. But yeah, that didn't turn out very well. But besides that, this guy here came in second place. Okay, our last contestant and my first choice and first place winner for best quality print on a difficult piece to print is the AMZ 3D. I've only used this once to print this one print. I have never used it before. This is the color. I got a couple other colors back here as well. If you take a look, there's almost no markage here. There's no delamination here, which are the most difficult part. And the bottom here is almost fully intact. When you compare that to the worst one, I mean, you can clearly see the difference. Right. I may have just gotten lucky. I was looking for better quality plastic, and my student recommended this brand, and that's how I went with it. Okay, to sum this up, my first choice is the AMZ 3D printing material. Second choice is eryone. Third choice is a Flashforge printing material, and my last choice is Overture. Okay, how did this all start? Well, I needed to print a tightening fixture. So I turned around and I said, okay, I have this new material, which was Overture, and I printed this. Well, some of the issues that you see here is you see this, I don't know if you call it gulling or whatever you want to call that, I'm not sure, but you see this scarring. It's only on one side. Keep in mind, same printer nozzle, same settings. I didn't change anything. But you see here, absolutely nothing all the way around. They're all dimensionally stable. So this guy fits in, the interlock fits in, not a problem. The interlock fits in with this guy, not a problem. That's not the issue that I have, it's surface finish. So then I take a look here, and I take a look at the exact same print. See all the markings here? I don't have that here. Same nozzle, same everything. So when we turn around and we look here, you can see how this didn't laminate as it went through, but here it was almost perfect. I don't even have to do anything to this. This has not been deburred or anything else. This is how it came off of the machine. So I wasn't too pleased with how these guys turned out, especially the knob. I don't understand why the knob did this, but this one didn't. So it's kind of odd that it would do that. So that's why I decided to do what is the best plastic or PLA for me. Keep in mind now that if I would have turned around and did adjustments, I'm sure I could have gotten each one of these PLA plastics to print really nicely, but I didn't want to do any adjustment. This is the standard that came with the software and the standard that came on the 3D printer. So it was a side-by-side comparison with no adjustments. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out. And if you like machining videos, check out my sister channel, Shop and Math. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.